So the next team on Group B that we want to talk about is Qatar.
Nation to nation.
Let's be honest, we need to talk about 2022. It was awkward. Qatar threw the most expensive party in history, and then they were the first one to pass out in the bathroom. They lost every game. They scored 1 goal, and they statistically become the worst host nation in the World Cup history. The world laughed, made memes, and moved on. But here's a plot twist that most European fans missed. After that disaster, they did not quit. They got angry. They went back to the drawing board and proved that 2022 was just a case of massive stage fright. Since then, they have defended their Asian Cup title. Yes, they are the king of Asia, back-to-back champions. So, are they ready to actually play the football this time? Good question. So who fixed the mess? Meet Tintin Marquez. He is Spanish, which means he loves possession, right? Well, actually, no. He's pragmatic. He looked at this team and said, we're not Spain. We're counter-attackers. Tactically, this is where they get interesting. In 2022, they looked scared. Now they looked organized. They usually set up in a 3-5-2 formation. This formation is designed to absorb pressure. They parked the bus when they had to, but they have 2 Ferraris parked in the garage waiting to sprint. They rely on lightning-fast transition, bypassing the midfield and getting the ball to their 2 superstars immediately. And speaking of superstar, Qatar basically relies on a 2-man army. If these 2 click, Qatar can hurt anyone. The magician, Akram Afif. If you watch the Asian Cup, you know this guy. The hair is iconic, the skills are ridiculous, and he is a playmaker, the dribbler, and the brain. He plays with the swagger that was completely missing in 2022. He's arguably the most talented players in Asia outside of Son Heung-min. The finisher, Almoez Ali. He is a target man. He does not need 5 chances. He needs 1. His chemistry with Afif is telepathic. They have been playing together since they were kids at the Aspire Academy. The hero, Mishal Barsham, the goalkeeper. He was a hero in the Asian Cup penalty shootouts. He has that big game confidence that the team lacked 4 years ago. What can we expect in 2026 from them? The pressure is gone. In 2022, they had the weight of their entire art world and 200 billions on their shoulder. They crumbled. In 2026, they're just another team. No one expects anything from them. And that makes them dangerous. The verdict, don't expect them to win the World Cup, but do not expect 0 points again. With their counter-attack speed and Akram Afif's magic, they are built to upset a sloppy team. Prediction, they will fight for a round of 32 spot. They want to prove to the world that they belong at the table, not just because they bought the table, but because they can actually play. What do you think? Was 2022 a fluke, or is Qatar the real deal? Let me know in the comments. See you with the next team.